The Ringing Cedars, Series 36, Anastasia, Book 1, Vladimir Megre. Through the Age of Dark Forces, Part 1. That night of my daydreaming, I was thinking about how to transport people through the period of dark forces. My plan and judgment were clear and achievable, and they accepted them. The book that you will write will contain discrete circuits, letter formulations, and they will cause most people benign and beautiful feelings. These feelings can overcome physical and mental suffering. They will contribute to the birth of a new consciousness, characteristic of the people of the future. Believe me, Vladimir, this is not mysticism, this is in accordance with the laws of the universe. Everything is very simple. You will write this book, relying exclusively on feelings and soul. You won't be able to do otherwise, because you don't know how to write, but with the help of feelings, anything is possible. These feelings are already in you. And mine, and yours, which you have not yet become aware of. Many will understand them. Translated into signs and circuits, they will be stronger than the flame of Zarathustra. Don't hide anything that happens to you, even the most secret things. Get rid of all shame and don't be afraid to look ridiculous, overcome your ego. I expose myself to you, both with my body and soul. Through you, I want to open up to all people, that's what I'm allowed to do now. I know what a bunch of dark forces will attack me, they will oppose my fantasy, but I am not afraid of them. I am stronger and I will be able to see what I imagined, and I will be able to give birth and raise my son. Our son, Vladimir. My imagination will overcome many mechanisms of dark forces, which have had a harmful effect on people for millennia, and will force many to work for good. I know you can't believe me now. The possibility of time transmission seems incredible to you. But your concepts of time and distance are relative. These sizes are distinguished not by a second or a meter, but by the degree of awareness and willpower. The purity of intention, feelings and sensations, characteristic of the majority, determines the place where the majority of humanity is located in the universe and in time. You believe in horoscopes, you believe that you are completely dependent on the placement of the planets. This belief was achieved through the workings of dark forces. This belief slows down the time of the light counterpart and allows the dark one to advance and increase its size. This belief distances you from knowing the truth, the meaning of your existence on earth. Think about it, man was created by God in his own image and likeness. Man is given the greatest freedom, the freedom to choose between darkness and light. Man is given a soul. Everything visible is subordinated to man, and man is free even in relation to God, to love him or not. No one and nothing can control a man, except his will. God wants the love of man in response to his love, but God wants the love of a free man, perfect and similar to him. God created everything visible, and in that sense also the planets. Their purpose is to ensure the order and harmony of all living things. Plants, animal world, they help the human body, but they are not absolutely superior to the soul and reason of man. They do not control man, but man moves all the planets with his subconscious. If one person wishes for another sun to shine in the sky, it will not appear. Everything is arranged in such a way that a planetary catastrophe does not occur. But if all the people together wish for another sun, it will appear. When making a horoscope, you should first of all take into account the basic dimensions, the level of human awareness in time. The strength of the will and its spirit, the aspirations of the soul and the degree to which it acts in the moments of today's reality. Favorable and unfavorable days, magnetic storms, high and low pressure, unhindered, will and awareness win. Haven't you seen a happy and cheerful man in a gloomy time? And, conversely, of a mournful and depressed spirit, for a sunny and most auspicious day? You think that I am daydreaming like crazy when I talk about the fact that the circuits and letter formulations, which I inserted in the book, will heal and enlighten people. You don't believe me, because you don't understand. Here, I'm talking to you now in your language. You will easily remember what I told, because it is your language, but also a language that many people understand. There are no incomprehensible words in it, expressions that are rarely used in life. It is simple and therefore understandable to most. But I make small changes, sort of like moving some words, just a little. You are now in a state of excitement and therefore you will remember this state, you will remember everything I said. And you will write down what was said. That way, between what you wrote, there will also be a series of letters that I inserted. They are very important. They can create miracles, like prayer. Many of you already know that prayers actually consist of certain strings and sets of letters. These arrays and circuits were actually created by enlightened people with God's help. Dark forces have always tried to forcefully deprive man of the possibility to use the bliss contained in such sequences. Because of this, they even changed the language, introduced new words and removed and distorted the meaning. Earlier, for example, your language contained 47 letters, now there are 33 left. The dark forces introduced their own, other series and circuits, encouraging the low and dark. They tried to attract man with carnal lust and passion. But I transferred the original purity of the strings, using only today's letters and symbols, and they will work now. I tried so hard to search. And I found it. I chose all the best from different times. I chose a lot. I hid it in what you will write. As you can see, it is simply a translation of strings of symbols from the depths of eternity and infinity of the cosmos, accurate in sense, meaning and purpose. You write about everything you saw, don't hide anything, neither bad, nor good, nor what is intimate, so they will be preserved. You will see for yourself, believe me, please, Vladimir. You will see for yourself when you write. In many who will read what is written, warmth and feelings will awaken, which they will not yet fully understand and realize. They will confirm it for you, you will see, you will hear that they will confirm. Beautiful feelings will appear in them too, many will then understand on their own with the help of these feelings much more than what you will write. At least write something. When you make sure that people feel these strings. When 10, 100, 1,000 people confirm it. You will believe and write everything. Just believe. Believe in yourself. Believe in me. I will also be able to say what has an even greater meaning, they will understand and feel it. And what is even more important is raising children. It was interesting for you to learn about flying saucers and how they work, rockets and planets. And I so wanted to tell something more about raising children, and I will do it, tell it after I bring a great awareness into you. It's just that it should be read when the sounds of artificial, unnatural mechanisms don't bother you. These sounds harm man and lead him away from the truth. Let the sounds of the natural world, created by God, remain. They carry within them a message of truth, well-being and help and awareness. Then the healing will be much stronger. But you, of course, still doubt and do not believe in the healing power of words. When beautiful feelings appear in a person, they necessarily have a beneficial effect on all bodily organs. Beautiful feelings are the strongest and most effective remedy against any disease. With the help of such feelings, God healed. The saints did the same. Read the Old Testament and you will see for yourself. With the help of such feelings, some people from your world can also heal. Many of your doctors are familiar with it. Ask them if you don't believe me. And they will believe you more easily. The stronger, more beautiful such a feeling is, the stronger it affects the person to whom it is directed.